Hey, what's up? Hello, you're watching my favorite YouTube channel. I'm Chillmonger. This is Sword issue number 1 without the glare, and this is it with the glare. Without, with. And I am reading it because it's a number 1 issue. And if you are new here, there are going to be spoilers because that's what we do here on Chillmonger. The artwork in here was fine. Seeing Magneto in his ball travel all the way from Earth slowly into the peak is because one needs to know. No, what do you say? If we never test our limits, we'll start to think that they're not there. Or not. He wanted to do that because he could have teleported it in there with all these teleporters, and I mean all the teleporters. We got Brenda, Felicia, Linda. I'm kidding. It was Blink. It's Leela Chinae. It's Gateway. It's Vanisher. It's Amelia Vaught, and Manifold up on top. There's you heard of the 5? Well, this holiday season, it's the 6. They explain, Al Ewing does in the white page, that the fastball special was the original The 5. It's when two mutants team up and they hook up and they achieve something. Hello there. General Fenrir the Ice Wolf. Hey, what up, Chill? I don't know what to say to that one. Hey, what up? There's no movie quote where I can... I hope you got that movie quote, by the way, when I said General Fenrir the Ice Wolf. I hope you got that. So, Sword's back? Yes, they are back. And so is Abigail Brand. And she is here representing Sword. What was I talking about? Yeah, this is the 5. Now we got the 6, and they team up for I don't know what it is. It's like they break the laws of physics, and we're not supposed to understand what happened. But they got a diamond. They got a MacGuffin, like a holocron. And the way that it was drawn by my man here, well, everything he's been drawing throughout the book has been spot on, like breathtaking. Just the artwork doing all of the story for you where the words are not necessary, although there were some words in here. And then it just ends over here, and you kind of get a post scene where they return with the MacGuffin, and that MacGuffin is this black. It's like those things that Black War Greymon was trying to destroy way back when. The spires. Anyways, I liked the shine, the gleam that it gave. And even the thought of, I'm going to show you Abigail handing it over, and you're going to see it through the reflection. Like, who thinks like that? Yo, aggressively, I owe you push-ups. I owe you 20 push-ups because we made a deal that in X of Swords, Douglas Ramsey, Cypher, and his wife were going to get like a marriage that was annulled. And I said, yeah, it's not even going to last. Don't worry about it. But it turns out, I think she's on Krakoa living with them. So, I mean, as of now, I still hold hope that it will not last. But I mean, as of now, I was wrong and I owe you push-ups. So next X-Men review. Wait, this is an X-Men book, isn't it? Okay, but it's a live review, and I'll like do it in the X-Men book. Okay. Book happens. Shout out to Valerio Skitty. If that's how you say that man's name. He evolved into a Delcatty with this one. He left Petalburg Town and moved on to Evergrande City. They should call him Valerio Evergrande Skitty. All the Pokemon fans loved that. Everyone else is saying, what the f... Click. And I don't blame you. The book was okay. Knowing there's a tie-in coming up made me, I guess, hate read. Hate is a strong word, like dislike read. But like by the end of it, when he got this thing, and I don't even know what it's for, but I care, you did your job. So I'm here to feel feelings. The anticipation of what it's going to be, the answer to the question of what that it's for, hooked me. WizKid is in here, you know, the Asian representation. He's in his red chair station up on the space station. He's not playing. I wonder if he has a PlayStation. He probably has PlayStation 6. Because he's the WizKid. All right. It's 4 people. 3 people still. 3 people in here now. It's dwindling down as I rap. That's that book. Next book is Spectacular Amazing Spider-Man. What do you say? The safe money in a bet is always on the side of love. That was throwing up. That's what that was. Just in case anyone didn't know what that meant. I'm gurgitating. So the cover of this book is not as special as the cover of that book over there. Glare. Get rid of the glare. That, the webhead. Patrick Gleason special. But I mean, Patrick Gleason did all right here. The cover has nothing to do with the insides of the book. There's no, kindred or nothing. But again, it's sort of just like I was saying about that one, where you can see the reflection in the image. Yeah, man. The buildings of New York City. I believe that's Manhattan. Manhattan's the one with all the buildings. Very cool. Patrick Gleason is doing his thing. So, I mean, another thing. If this comic book cover barely reflects on the inside of the book, then it's safe to say neither will this. But he just had some sick ideas in his head that he wanted to do for covers, and I don't blame the man. XR Kun, Wada! You probably want me to do a live stream for Star Wars, right? I should. I haven't done it yet, though. Because you make your own hours on YouTube, and if you don't want to do a video, you just don't. I should be more consistent, though. Never do a bet you're not 100% sure you'll win. I actually was sure I would win this one, because marriages never last. Especially when it comes to comics, where everything can happen. Everything can happen in comics. Yeah. Book opens. Kindred here. Kindred has a mask. This side here. I'm not too fond of that decision. I thought it would be cooler if they actually bandaged around his head and around his head, but it's fake. He fights. They fight back. Kindred wins, and Harry kills him. Revives him back to life, and then picks up a rock and kills him again. So, of course, it's comic books. They're going to make the joke a death, and I'm going to roll my eyes with the death. And the problem with making death happen and reviving people is that in the end of the book, when you threaten MJ's life with death, I just can't believe it. When oh no, something's going to happen to Mary Jane. It's hard to believe in the stakes of death when you minimize the death multiple times, like just 10 pages prior. Okay, that's all. So the book was alright. Art was good. Mark Bagley has like 90s vibes. Venom. Tie-in. In every aspect of that word. It did not disappoint me because my expectations were not anywhere over right around here. It met right around here. The book is called 32 Seconds. And you can imagine when it starts like that. I keep pointing at this page because it's on Mirror right now. When it starts off with 32 seconds, you think about, okay, last time we saw him, he was falling from the sky. So we'll just see the 30 seconds of him falling. That's what we got. But we got a lot of great artwork too. Like we get another vision, another view of that. Null dropping Eddie. We get a couple of moments for Dylan. We check in on the people here on the streets and the goop that's sucking up Captain America. So if you're a fan of good art, Ivan Coella, Jesus Abertov, kicked ass. You know what was a really good image? This one here. This is the best image in the book, and this made me feel really good reading it, viewing this. I love the sun's glare in this picture. This was so good. So good. Other than that, just tie-in stuff. It ends with Eddie Brock taking a bump on the top of a building, and then the steps, and then to the other steps, and he falls on a car, and that's where we end. That was that book. Those were the books that I purchased today. The fucking Marauders book. Nah, I'm out. Is that a homage to McFarlane Spider-Man number 50? Or okay, is that what that is? Let me check out exactly what happens in McFarlane Spider-Man number 50. Number 50, McFarlane. And I'll actually read someone else's while I'm... It's great to be a nerd. Filoniverse, Flashpoint, Spider-Verse, Secret Wars. Can't get much better than that, right? And Kenny Omega won the championship in a cross-promotion with Impact Wrestling. And like wrestling programs do, they waited until the very end to actually show you the interview with Kenny. That's how you do it. I always hate when they play with death. It just dot 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 gives no weight to the story. When a character dies, keep him dead. It might be sad, but it can be cooler if people know that there is an actual death, right? No coming back danger. No what? Okay. You mean that there is an actual no coming back danger. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But I think I get what you mean. X-Men Resurrect, Hulk is immortal, Venom is immortal, Spider-Man is about resurrection. I feel like there's more if I think about it. Yeah, you just, all of them. Like, Tony, he can just reboot each cell in his body, and he's back. Who else died recently? Well, you said the X-Men, so that covers everybody, really. And who's to say that they can't repeat the X-Men resurrection process for Captain America and everyone in the Venom event? I think that could still happen. I think that's how you can like get back all the heroes who died. Ian King and Black #1. Todd McFarlane, issue number 50, Amazing Spider-Man. With reflective eyes. I don't see it. Let's read more. Honestly, I don't think anyone feels MJ is actually going to die, though. I think the death thing is just to show how Kindred needs Peter to die to see what he should confess. What should he confess? You think it's One More Day related? I did think that. But I'm happy you read this book and you have insight on it. I don't think anyone is like, oh no, Peter is dead. No, no one is like that. Except for like the people who got mad at Dan Slott and tweeted him back during Amazing Spider-Man 700 during those days. Other than those people, no one's sensible is. He's alive again. Oh no, he's dead again. LOL. Death for good. That the character might not return, so they should worry. That would be Rockslide. Rockslide is dead for good because his rocks are the portal to Araco, Otherworld. All the studios are creating great hype for a great decade to forget about the first year. They're doing that for money. That's right, Iron Man is about putting your mind in a new body too. He started that. Shout out to Brian Michael Bendis. By first year, I mean this year. Yeah, I understand. 2020. The greatest movie crossover ever would be a DC and an MCU film. Movie like in the comic. I think the DC heroes should watch the Marvel heroes. It doesn't mean that I disagree, though. It would be a great movie to see, and it would be very... Let's see. $2 billion. It would be a $2 billion film. Is that it? That's it. Didn't read Marauders. Should I leave it there? Oh, here's a link if you want to join Discord. It is in the chat. And I will... That's the invite link for you to click on. Oops, I shouldn't have done that. Oh yeah, you can just cancel the you can expire the invite link. DC characters are gods who want to be men. Marvel, the other way around, right? I thought the McFarlane headshot with reflective eyes was number 50. I'll find it. Okay, I'll wait. Maybe I spelled McFarlane wrong because I didn't put the D in McFarlane. Amazing Spider-Man. I said ASM, but I'll spell the whole thing. Nah, I don't see like a reflective eyes coming out of Spidey on the cover. Yeah, I got that. Yep. Who is ready for the Disney investor call? That's on the 10th. That's on the 9th? Huh? Wait, that's on the... No, I don't know what date it is. Who cares? I don't care about the Disney investor call. I don't care about it because I know what they're doing with Black Widow. I know what they're doing with the Disney Plus shows. I don't care about Disney outside of Marvel, man. They might announce like a Boba Fett show or an Ahsoka show. And of course I'll care about that. But I kind of know what they're going to be doing with the rollout of Marvel. Just a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, but it's the same universe. So that would mean the Force still exists in Marvel. or something happens in the Star Wars era where the Force disappears. Why not? What do you think will be announced or confirmed tomorrow? Well, I kind of answered that before you got to ask. What do you know, XR-kun? You said it's on the tomorrow. It is tomorrow. Okay. Thanks. Let's call it a stream there. So you all can leave now. Follow me on Twitter. Click the thumbs up if you're in here. Be much appreciated. And until next time, Chillmonger. And I'm out. No, you guys wrote more comments. Hold on. It's on the tomorrow. Remember when E.T. recognized Yoda? I know E.T.'s family. They were one of the senators in Phantom Menace, right? So what was there more? You put a smiley face, so I know you're joking. No, let's keep them separate. Yeah, of course let's keep them separate. Unless you want to do like a crossover, like Heather Antos wanted to do a crossover where Galactus was just eating up worlds and then he ate a Death Star, and I think that was the story. I think. Or maybe that was how the story was supposed to end. But they were going to do like a crossover with, Jedi and freaking Galactus. It will be all confirming rumors that we know. Yeah. Yeah, basically. Farewell, General. Still waiting on the Mando stream. Yeah, you'll get it. You might get it tomorrow as like a preview stream. And if you don't get it tomorrow, it's because I just didn't want to do it. And I dictate my own hours, which is awesome. But it's very... Here, talk to me on fucking Discord. I'll go on the live chat right now. If you want to do like a post-stream chat. Meet you there.